Hello, and welcome back to Downtime Activities, and welcome back to our two-player Baldur's Gate 3 campaign, and the first time I did this intro. Last time we held down the fort while Halson was in a portal saving some kid, and killed a lot of bad guys. I think I'm gonna hit us with a quick short rest. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah, I mean, really, for the most part, we're doing fine, but if...
We're doing pretty good on health. It'll refresh some stuff for me. That's why I want to do it. And because I feel like we hardly ever use rests when we're playing.
We use short rests, okay, but
yeah.
we don't take long rests very often. Which
I
means
can refresh
weird
this.
story stuff keeps happening way later than it should.
We tend to do a good job of resource management, but that also can lead to us not, resting as often as we should, missing out on story stuff. And it's not
And
like
now
we're
we've got
short
this
on
guy.
supplies. Yeah, now this guy's here.
And much more importantly, this lady.
Which she summoned that guy, which is weird that I summoned something that summons a summon. But hey, that's fair because
just summons all the way down.
it's kind of fair because it is a 4th level summon with 22 hit points. So, like, that's a little weak for a 4th level spell. I mean, she's got some neat abilities. I think she's got, she has some good berries. She can summon the Woodwode. She has a shillelagh she can thwack people with. She can entangle and cast spike growth. So, pretty cool. Pretty neat.
So that's progress.
Anyway, do we want to just go to camp and try and talk to Halson? Is that where he went to?
I mean, yeah, I think so. He told us to meet him at camp and discuss next steps, so we can... I'm fine with...
Yeah, and I think from there we could go to Moonrise, but maybe first we try and go to camp and see what there is to see there. I see a quest marker.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
This bodes well.
No, this bodes well.
Ah, you. Oh, you.
On account of how we're on a druid questline.
Of course.
Stay here, all of our various summons.
I'll let you do the talking just in case he's like, I don't know if I can trust you with what this is. And you're like, deception, you can trust me.
Absolutely a deception check. I mean, I'm the good guy, but you can't trust me.
That was also a deception. Well, you said you can't trust
Daniel
me.
is resting,
Maybe persuasion.
but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse.
Okay, so this is some heady
What
stuff.
stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Huh. I wonder.
Can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again.
So we're
Only
looking for a
the
pair of
missing
legs,
half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep,
I bet.
twisting Thaniel's essence into
I
something.
think I've encountered the other
else.
half of his essence in one of my other playthroughs, not knowing that this is how it's connected.
You're sending me to look for a needle in the haystack. In the dark. Any ideas on
No
how to
matter
find it?
how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely. In fact, I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the shadow curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time.
You idiot!
There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
All right, leave it to
This
me.
doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute.
This is so sudden.
Anything.
Halson, you brute.
Yes, I really feel like this has gone quite quickly. Stay
I'll
here
be
for now.
ready.
I feel like now I need to pursue a romance with Halsin. Just be the two burly druid bros, just falling
Taking
in
on
love.
the world.
That's right. But he's kind of too
It'll
good
never
of a
work out.
person.
He's a bear and you're a squid person.
I'm not a squid person. I'm a mushroom squid person. I mean, just mushroom. Just mushroom. Right. So we have a new map marker. I think that I encountered him. House in Deep Shadow. Yeah. We can just fast travel to the Shadowed Battlefield. It's like right next to it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that I encountered this just randomly, like naturally exploring this, and was like, well, that was a really weird encounter I just had, but I have no bearing as to its significance. Is this the... Yeah, I totally did.
I appreciate that Halsin was like, cool, here's what's happened. Here's where I think you can find him. But without telling us, like, you know, what to do. So do you want to handle this being a druid, or should I handle this being a bard?
You should probably handle it because it's a kid who is being a kid, and I'll just tell him to eat pant and attack, probably.
I don't know, the last time I had to break hard news to a kid didn't go well.
You did it. You had a much better bedside manner than good old Skalgrim would have had. Or Lurgrim, not Skalgrim. That's somebody else from a different D&D thing. Don't worry about that, though.
Morgrim, Captain of the Secret Police.
Yeah!
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable.
Yeah, I totally encountered. This is very
must be
interesting.
his dark half, warped by the curse.
Will you play with me?
Ah, Daniel's evil twin. I've been looking for you.
I can play a little song. Would you like that? In a moment, maybe. Have you seen yourself?
Yeah, do well. That's I feel like.
I feel like
I mean, do I just? I should probably
Spoil
just.
sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I get annoyed.
Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything.
Unfortunately, that's probably true.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Uh-oh. Here
That
comes
little
Mom and
bastard.
Dad.
Where'd he go?
Ah. Come along, everyone. Chateau Portal
Oh.
awaits.
This is also different than my time. I think I pissed him off when I was here and his mom and dad attacked me.
Oh,
He
I mean,
buggered off.
it sounds like initiative just got rolled.
I
but
heard
I'm
a
on
scream and
moving
then initiative were declared. Ah, Daddy and Mommy. There we go. Shadow Spirit of the Land. Do we want to not kill him? He's weak to radiance. Can't be surprised.
He's hiding in a night dome.
A night
We
dome.
should.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. We should. Yeah, I mean, let's focus on.
A night dome just has a bunch of damage immunities and 300 health. Yeah, maybe we focus on Mummy and Daddy. Yeah.
I think so. Time to suck a bunch of hit points away from all of us because that seems to be the only thing Carla gets anymore.
Oh, she got the teleport this time.
Oh no. Okay. Cool. Not that that'll matter because she can just.
Just run over and smack him. Make sure she's close enough to give you sneak attack.
Call. I think we're on.
Ooh.
Apparently, I can't.
I just
reach the
remembered a
person.
super cool glaive that you can get depending on how you go about Act 3 too, or Act 2 as well. That'll be cool to give to Carla.
Jump past everyone. Wow, a critical hit on a sword bard flourish feels pretty good.
Does a lot of damage.
And okay, that poof.
By the power of Grayskull. assume this thing's. Did they say it's immune to necrotic? Yeah. Yeah. So my bonus.
Can you examine me real quick and see what my? Oh, maybe don't tell me this many. What my? Oh yeah, my armor class at the moment is 24.
Increased by 4. Yeah. I think it's just a flat +4 on defensive flourish. It doesn't like have a variable effect like it does in actual D&D. I think it's just flat +4 each time. Oh! Oh no! Mummy, no! Aw. Knocked out my dryad. I'll take care of these little shadow boys. I'll just hit them with the old magic missile. Let's do a second little magic missile because then I can hit each of them.
Not the first time in D&D I've had to fight shadow children.
Oh, there's a fifth? I didn't realize there was a fifth. Whoops. Anyway, not a big deal.
You're supposed to be playing, not breaking things. Well, you're the one going to murderous.
Indeed.
Also, interesting that it teleported us back over into the village.
Yeah, that is strange. This is like the temple place, the like shard.
Yeah, it's the
statue.
Yeah.
They can't help the dryad, can they? Doesn't seem like it.
They're not really that helpful. At least in that way.
Oh, I mean, not quite enough. Maybe this guy, though? If I go from where he's standing so I don't have to walk around. Dryad? Yeah, he'll be just shy too. Well, I'll just give whatever this thing's about to do a target-rich environment. That's what he's about to do. My son, how dare you?
I mean, I get this free teleport, so it'd be a shame. So defeating those did damage to the Night Dome.
Oh, okay.
Stand here for whatever he's about to do, I'm sure.
Okay, again, necrotic immunity, I assume. Yep, necrotic and psychic immunity. Resistance to pretty much everything else.
A little damage. Good. Actually doing decent damage to it.
You want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Yep,
Like
this
that.
doesn't sound
Fluffy memory.
Fluffy memory.
Ah! A shadow owl
Whoa.
there.
Cool.
Okay.
Got a bunch more of the little
Take this
guys.
thing out. You can, oh, that's an action for that thing to do. Martian over here. Stop trying to kill my son. Let's see. How many of those little shadow guys? Okay, I'll do another magic missile to clear those little bastards. Oh, actually, I won't be able to clear all of them because I don't have a second level slot at the moment. But I can do it to 3 of them.
Why are you doing this?
For Shadow
All I
Flush,
want you to do is play.
I'm going to back away with ease. Why does this thing not have an action? Oh, because it died in Resurrected. I forget that happens. I guess he's just gonna chill. He's a big chiller.
Shadow Flush.
Oh, that didn't work.
Ah.
Ah. Not my son. Stop
Well, better
killing
him
my
than us.
children. How about 2 for 1 with like a thunder wave. That'd probably do the trick.
At the ready.
Bugger off.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
You know what you want, but not what you need. Let's try
He's
reasoning.
nothing to me. He left me here all this time.
Oh, it's you?
I had to do everything for myself.
Oh,
Even when it was scary.
I was going to
even when
recommend
I was
that one to
alone.
you. Good thing I didn't do what I usually do, which is click the joke option.
We're wearing such similar armor at present. Try and be nice, big scary.
But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot.
Of course I want you back. It's nature's will. You're meant to be together.
So I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. He'd stay with me. Play with me. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
Whoa.
Oh shit! I said something wrong. The kid just disintegrated.
You alright, Gale? Alright, he's alright.
He shook it off.
I just got 2 points of inspiration. One for defeating the Shadow Beast and one for whatever just happened.
Pretty close
Back
to
to camp?
I guess so. Let's see.
Yes.
The house in that camp. He moved somewhere else.
The druid
Oh,
house
this is a slightly
I got too
different
close.
spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into
we
being,
gotta take out the
for the
general first.
land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
I didn't say anything. I just look him dead in the eye, say nothing, walk away. Sounds good. Guess I'll leave.
The druid Hausen spoke to me while I was sleeping.
We'll see if you do the same thing.
He
It's
spoke
the
of
same
you.
line I got from him.
Yeah.
Said that you fought
Yeah, I was
shadow
listening
and
to the
spite
conversation.
to
It seemed
restore
awful
me.
abrupt.
100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place.
I mean, you should probably talk to him.
I need a quick word.
He is my soon-to-be lover. After all.
Nathaniel rests well.
And, you know,
I just want that
He's healing
sweet
very
bear
rapidly,
sex.
now that Oliver has returned to him.
Whatever cutscene. What happened to it exactly? Did Daniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish, I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
That's enough for now. Alright.
I see Volos here writing a suitably exaggerated tale of the whole tale.
He better. The tale of the tale? A telltale tale? A tell-all, telltale tale. So I think...
Tell all and telltale?
I think so. You tell me. I think we infiltrate Moonrise Towers. I think that's the next step.
This is a bear. Oh, right. That we could. That's the Thorm muscling thing.
Yes. Which I think I mean, there might be during the assault of Moonrise, you might be able to save people as well, but I think it's probably going to be when we're assaulting the tower, it's already going to be a lot, and going down there and fighting other stuff to save them will be a lot. So I think that our best bet will be trying to sneak in here and yeah. However,
Here's what we do. We repair this ballista, and we use it to launch ourselves over the walls.
we just wait for General Thorm to poke his head out at the top of the tower, and we just shoot him with that. But that may not be as effective as one would hope, and you will probably see why.
Yes, I mean, well, we've already been told that you just
We're close.
shot him in the face with an
close.
arrow.
I can feel
Nothing
it.
happened.
After you,
The
sir.
absolute. Its power is strong here.
It won't hurt you to walk through. I can do that first.
I'm
I'm not trying to trick you and curse you.
I was just letting the voice in my head speak.
Oh.
Stand aside. Stand back. I'll handle this.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah,
Weird.
one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
I have a rogue option.
I know you do.
That's very spiritual.
Right enough.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
That's what I call an invitation. Let's find Zarel and get this caravan moving.
Caravan, also known as the pain tree. Where do I get a hat like the one that lady's wearing?
Oh god, that on a dragonborn. Oh, yeah.
Tilted forward at a funny angle.
There is a pretty cool
There can be no
merchant
doubt.
in
There
here.
can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the absolute.
Another true soul. The
Dude
disciple
over
will want
here.
to see.
I feel like he had
If
some
you
good
have
stuff.
coin, then show it.
One of the things I remember having is a sweet glade, or like sweet halberd. Yeah, halberd of vigilance. It's pretty good. Might be worth looking at for our barbarian friend. This thing, plus one bonus spell save DC, and plus one bonus to initiative rolls is
Seek
good.
and
What
you
does he
shall
have? He
find
has
me.
this one. Can't have critical hits is nice, but I think this would be better for him. Plus 2 breastplate as well.
Ooh.
And plus 1 hand crossbow, although we're gonna get some nice hand crossbows soon enough. I don't know if you need to put the money in for that just yet. Oh, you know what? We killed the Harpers, but what a big boy's chew toy? What? Who's a large fellow? What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this quarterstaff before. Let me. Oh, flush fellow. Grow in size to become stronger.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you need to take a look at Big Boy's Chew Toy whenever you get in here. The Zentarim people that are in that one place, whatever it is, they
in the goblin.
Yeah, in the goblin stronghold. If they're still alive, I think they're in here, and you can get a super sweet hand crossbow from them. That's like a +1 hand crossbow that does force damage and lets you cast magic missile. But yeah, you should maybe take a look at the halberd in there and see if it's better than what she's rocking with right now.
Sure. I can take a look.
Shouldn't have wished in those more interesting times. I'm checking again.
Karlak, who's Flo?
There with them. Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
She got threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
You know, I thought this bugbear had awful.
This could come in handy.
Like his voice was awful fancier than.
Then you saw the stash.
But then I saw the stash. It's like, wow, this is truly the fanciest of bugbears.
Sure.
Well, let's have the soul coins then.
But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
I mean, we've got a bunch we're not using already.
Yeah. Up to you.
All right, suit yourself. Have a trade or whatever. Then, let's get out of here.
No need to be snippy.
She said Karlak might say that. And she said to let her have it her own way. You can take a look at the rest of my lot if you like. Got good weapons in search of a worthy wielder.
That's what I want to hear. And I am gonna buy the +1 hand crossbow because it's just like stupid cheap.
So why not?
+2 breastplate would be essentially the same AC. I'd just be trading out a +1 bonus to initiative rolls to a +1 bonus to dex saves and checks. Which technically by the rules, initiative is a dex check, but you know, whatever. What am I looking at here? That's it.
It was the Halberd of Vigilance. It like
There.
gives additional
Halberd of Vigilance.
force damage and some other cool buffs.
+1 for force.
Where do you hail from?
+1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception.
And the dreamscape.
When you make an attack roll as an advantage, or attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage, and it's +2. It's a +2.
Yeah, it's really good. The other thing is if you give her Polearm Master, she gets to make opportunity attacks when somebody enters her reach. which will be really big with the halberd, and then you'll have advantage on that attack. So it's pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet halberd. There's also a really sweet glaive I think we're going to get throughout the course of this act. But
that plus
halberd.
2 splint also just looks rad. I mean, I don't wear heavy armor, but it looks really cool.
What's its AC number?
19. And plus 1 to strength,
yeah.
and 1 less piercing.
Yeah. Because Gale's in the flawed Helldusk armor, which is 18, a d4 of fire when they are hit by a foe that's nearby, and 1 less piercing. And he's our only heavy armor boy. So probably ought to just stick with that for now.
Let's get going.
Let's sell that at Carline's inventory. And probably this Punch Drunk Bastard, which I didn't realize that plus 1 Great Club, Punch Drunk Bastard, gives you 1 to 4 extra thunder damage if you're drunk while attacking.
Yeah.
You get an advantage on attack rolls. It's actually like, that'd be a hilarious.
There's a whole build you can do. You can totally do it. Did you see the chew toy staff in his inventory?
No, it's probably this one here. Big boys chew toy.
We are each of us threads in her
Who's a
design.
large fellow? Spell to.
Who's a large fellow?
Often mistaken for a relic of the wizard Bigby's creation, this staff was, ironically, made as a bite stick for Bigby's dog, Big Boy. Of course, he named his dog Big Boy.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. If you want to pot those, sell a bunch of scrolls. But what I will actually probably do is do what I typically do and just sell the armor I'm wearing while in the menu.
You're wearing underwear, right? Yeah.
Yep.
The dreams
Good.
My brothers have the dreams too.
No dragon penis.
Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
Thanks, Lan.
Your family will answer.
Ooh.
Eventually.
Neat looking armor.
Yeah, I don't think I have any green dye left over, so I'll have to.
I'll have to get some of that. I've got some green dye. Here, I'll just send it to you. If you're wanting to go with the green color palette, here's some green dye.
Might as well. The gloves are cool, so.
Brothers,
Okay. There we go.
sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did.
I like the idea because you can send stuff to even your party members at camp. I like the idea of just starting to send Asterion really heavy things.
We still have Asterion?
One mind.
He's still in our camp, apparently. Yeah, remember? Because last time you went to talk to him, and he started with the whole, like, hey, buddy, I've always liked you. And you're like, no, you
haven't. That's just a lie. I mean, again, it's a thing that if we want, we could force him to do something he doesn't want to do inside of this tower and get a permanent buff because of it. But I don't want to put him in our party, so.
To stand this close to her power.
Let's go talk to the
so we need
general.
to-do list. We need to, at some point, grab Will and free a demon, right?
Yes, but that'll be... yes.
Rescue everyone. Kill everyone else. So, yeah. So, do we go... Yeah, talk to the
Let's
general?
go talk to the general first. And as long as you don't mess it up, we should be fine. So you go through the absolute door there. And
When have
this
I
is
ever messed everything?
quite the cutscene from what I remember.
We did as we was told, General. Followed.
Also, you'll
every
probably
order.
recognize the voice and might
facts
slightly
suggest
recognize the face
otherwise.
of the general.
You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us?
No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed
I like that one
to
of them
protect
just
your
looks
true soul.
confused.
You do not deserve to live.
Unfortunately,
General!
unfortunately, we are
General
here
Thor.
in disguise.
Let our newest arrival speak.
Oh, it's that guy
You
that
have
does a
seen
voice
what
in
these creatures are
literally
capable of, and
every
you have seen their
video game ever.
inadequacies. Isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal. Tell him.
How
Enough!
do I tell him he's loyal, but also that
True
he's
soul,
an
tell the
idiot?
general how the goblins served our cause.
Attack the half-orc at the general. Well, this will technically make our job
I
easier.
served the Absolute. I did everything I was told.
And there you have it. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer.
I will absolutely wear that armor if it's an option. But
Kill
it's probably
them.
heavy.
It's
Quickly.
heavy. It is heavy, but it is super sweet. And if you dye it, there's some dyes that make it so you can see the pattern on the like clothing underneath. Those skeletons will change color.
Someone promote that goblin.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever
Black
outside my
blood's
control.
usually not a good sign.
Usually not.
Try again.
Seriously, promote that goblin. The fact that she just
She's
did,
got the balls
like,
to do that. You know?
yeah. Like the rest of them. Yeah, do whatever you want with the rest of them. Promote that goblin. Never mind.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit.
Someone
Or
make a
better
note
yet,
of that goblin's
put
brain.
that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you.
Catherine Thorne, I presume.
You heard the general. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please, you gotta help me. For old time's sake.
Oh, get out of here.
Praise the Absolute and praise her true soul.
You're gonna be
You
so
did the
confused
right
when
thing. I'm sure those nasties deserved a bollocking, but we're no executioners. Let's go
Zarel
see
probably
what
won't be
Zarel makes
happy.
of it.
Yeah,
But I don't think it'll be
Seat of
like
the
fight on
Absolute's
sight.
power,
Nah, she'll
occupied
just,
by a general
she'll
that
just be
cannot
snarky.
be killed.
If you loot Drin there, you'll get a pretty funny weapon, I think.
A goblin bow?
We
Oh.
must learn what fuels
Oh, I
his
think you
power.
maybe have to kill the other guys. One of them has a very heavy great axe, just a great axe.
Yeah, yeah.
that weighs a lot.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get that. You can get that in the fight at the. It's that boss guy. He has a very heavy great axe, which is like technically a +1, but it's like.
It's actually really good, or fairly good for thrown weapon builds, because thrown damage on non-thrown weapons is determined by their weight.
No matter which of these stairs we go up, I'm not gonna
It does
accidentally
not.
wander into what's on this desk. Nothing.
I'll let you go first.
I'm sure getting sick of talking to these people.
They're the worst. They will get their comeuppance, don't you worry. Just remember, we're lying to them, so everything you say is going to come back to bite them in the ass eventually. immediately wander away from them to go try and rob. Before
why
you go
not?
too far that direction, she will unlock that next door for us, and we'll get to go in there and do some stuff.
Oh, an absolute outfit. Great. It's definitely what I want.
Some new digs.
I suppose I could look the part, but... Wait a minute. Is that the lady?
General Thorn's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes.
Right. Stay
Excellent
here till you get back.
timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
Both of these are good. Deception.
Oh, wait. Don't forget to cast friends, too. Yeah, there you go.
Let's watch these totals add up. Only a +1 guidance, but you know, 22.
Very pragmatic, but very boring.
I don't care.
Let's
what
see if
you
there's
think.
anything interesting in this brain of yours.
Very
She
invasive.
parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes,
Don't touch
tasting
those too
them.
hard.
Every emotion soaks into her
You'll find out how
mind's
much I'm thinking
palate.
about having Karlach
But
throw you
there
off the
is
roof of this tower.
purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Oh. Oh. Thieves' Cant's a fun option.
Oh, you have enough of a plus. Oh, that's gonna be close.
There is a tremor of shared ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should. To be touched by the absolute.
I crave for you to ask permission
I
before you
have
go
already
wiggling
been
your
blessed
ethereal
to stand
fingers in
in
my
her
brain.
presence.
Is what I am.
It was bliss.
That's what I
I'm
see.
tired of having,
She
I'm
gave
tired
me
of having my brain
everything I
poked.
wanted.
Everything. Good for you. I'll rank it
By
what I
serving
want.
General Thorn. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Very well.
There
What
is a
do I need to do?
relic that General Thorn requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorn family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
Well,
Dead.
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has
Balthazar.
become of him, it is the relic that matters.
No, I'm asking if we.
What if
I'm
we
finding,
kill
like,
him?
If we. Right. I'm saying if we come back and he happens to be dead.
The shadows
Are we going
around the
to be in trouble?
mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern
We
to
won't,
survive
but
them.
yes, we sure
Take
will.
one from
Definitely unlock
Balthazar's
Balthazar's
chambers.
room for us.
But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Rude.
So I'm just gonna throw out a warning here, not trying to judge you. There's a lot of shit in Balthazar's room. If you touch it, will try and kill us. Just throwing that out there. Saying it for a friend.
What you're saying, you shouldn't try and touch it.
I mean, I know what I would like to touch inside of this room. If you want a regular old moon lantern, there is one sitting on the little rack thing over
This
there.
is his room, huh?
Yeah. Would you... Let's close the door behind us just to make sure there's no prying eyes. So, I mean, for the sake of brevity, there is a secret passage in here that I know how to open. Some of these books...
something to do with these books.
Some of these books are not good. I believe it's the top right one that we can touch and is not a problem. Let me see. Yeah, so that this click in the ancient altar, which activates.
So if we take his moonlighter, could we just let another pixie free for no reason?
We might be able to. So where is it? I think it's on one of these guys. So touching that like unlocks the altar thing there, and then if you go on this guy's inventory, he's got a heart in his inventory, and if you go to this ancient altar with the heart, there's other organs lying around, and there's a book that explains how to do this. But you put a heart in on the altar, and that unlocks his secret chamber.
Man,
and
too bad we can't keep banking inspiration.
Yeah, because we've got a lot of it. If you'd like to pick the lock on that opulent chest, Gale and I are going to go over to this strange necromantic ritual and not do anything. Don't worry about it.
Carved into the bench's rotted surface is strange, half-faded sigils.
Fiddling around with necromancy,
A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that.
I've
seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted.
Okay, what does that?
I'd advise against it, in your case, at least. No disrespect intended. But this is not your typical magic.
On a target also applies 2 turns.
Mostly drained.
Frost.
But even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave.
Affected entity has disadvantage dex saving throws when there are
pixie
7
corpses
or more
might still
turns remaining.
contain enough
Succeed
essence.
on a con saving throw or take
One of the
cold
broken
damage and
lantern
become frozen.
casements.
On a successful save, it only takes half damage afterwards.
I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them.
Interesting.
Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me.
Fancy hat.
Should forbid me dabbling
It's
with
like
such
a frost
magic.
something, isn't it?
Should want it destroyed.
Yeah, it if you apply
Wasted,
any status condition once per turn, it applies 2 turns of encrusted with frost, which gives them disadvantage on dex saves, and if they get too much of it, they also take damage.
Object catches you. A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the...
Come on.
Look at me.
Let me send... I have one too, don't I? Let me send this to Gale. I'm not doing anything. Gale's not doing anything.
The circle's
Look, again, if you're fiddling around with necromancy, that's fine.
To be
I like Gale's new hat, by the way. You're not making like super tadpoles or something, are you?
I'm not what?
You're not making super tadpoles or something, are you?
No, I'm making a evil moon lantern.
No one's stopped
But
me yet.
I would argue is a less evil moon lantern. Let's talk
Mr.
about that.
Were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that.
Well, the good thing Mistra's not here.
Fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Not quite sure what to make of that. A valid and most astutely observed point.
That's right, Gale.
So long as I have her
It's
mission
fine for you
ahead
to
of
do
me,
evil
I
things
suspect
because
she'll
you're
not
doing
want to
them for the
distract
right
me with
reason.
any undue moralizing. It may not be the most
The ends
savory
justify
kind
the
of
means.
magic,
That's the
but
best
it will
mindset
taste
to
sweet
have.
enough if it brings us to the heart of the absolute in one piece.
We're already blessed. I love savory things.
Don't feel guilty on mine.
That's good to know. Although I should say, I do what I do out of a sense of utility and pragmatism, not a love of the unsavory. Whatever advantage I can gain for us, I will. And I refuse to feel guilty for it.
There you go.
No matter how
That's
much
the kind of
Mistress
plausible
Chidings might
deniability.
echo in my skull.
Gale, that's spoken like a man
Best
with a lot
keep
of
moving.
guilt on his shoulders.
We have many more shadows
really
to face
good
before we
thing
reach
about
the
all the
heart of
things
the
he's done.
absolute.
All right. Gale.
I'm ready.
Did you already send it to me? Or...
No one back home will ever believe
are.
Oh, a big pot. With nothing in it.
This will definitely deal less damage, but will give me this other ability, so. It is technically a club, right? Yes. Alright.
How much farther can I go?
Onward. You already looted that, so I think we're good to just head on out.
Look, I'm not necessarily gonna steal everything. That's not nailed down just because it's there to steal. I know what to do.
You have some level of self-control.
Of course.
Now let's stop being villains and pretending to be villains and go actually do some good, eh?
I mean, it seems like it's been too long. It's been 5 minutes. I'm already sick of this whole disguise thing. Look, when you're on a stealth mission, an infiltration mission, like this, the two types of bards you don't want are a bard who doesn't know when to uphold the act, and a bard who gets bored. Where in the world did you just go?
Down those stairs.
Okay. You just like mysteriously vanished from in front of me.
So we're in the dungeon. And you might
have you
recognize some individuals in the...
It's only a matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter.
Specifically, I think you can talk to a certain fellow over here.
Without me, everything
Hello, my friend. Your savior has arrived.
Must succeed.
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only.
I have permission, Balthazar. Ask him.
Allow me. Bad roll. Good thing you're really good at this.
Your association with Disciple Balthazar inspires respect and a touch of fear. You are free to speak to the prisoners.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. Now, stop bothering me. As I was saying. Ah, Wolverine.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly? And why would you be so inclined?
Barkus told me you were here and asked me to help.
Barkus is out here? Didn't think he had the stones. Well, if he sent you, you're no slave to the Absolute. You're a damn wolf among sheep, aren't you? I reckon you and I
Glad to be
were
recognized for
meant
once.
to meet. I'm Wolverine.
I'm Blackheart.
We've got a plan. For us and the Tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdor, make sure a guard doesn't see you. Or we're both done for.
So, here's the thing. I know where his pickaxe is, and that's the way I was able to let them get lifted from here. But what I did was literally, like, from stealth, try and assassinate everybody in the prison area down here.
I'd bet my last copper.
To make sure that I didn't alert the guards.
I wonder. Could we go with the old? Play music really loudly and distract a bunch of people?
Potentially for them. The big thing will be getting these scrying eyes, and the warden is kind of tucked inside of this tower over here, so she can kind of be taken out by herself.
I mean, I'm fine with just trying to take people out as well, but
they're vulnerable to thunder damage because they cross over here. When these scrying eyes cross, we might be able to like I might be able to like time a thunder wave to take them both out.
Will
that'll aggro the guards if they're like waiting for us over here. So it's kind of a matter of hitting the scrying eyes at the right time and hitting the guards at the right time.
If they cross over here, do they also cross on the other side?
I don't know. I don't think it's not a full circle around to the other side. There's like a blood pit on the other side.
Yeah, this one like comes to here.
We can also sneak up to this the warden's tower, up to the top of it, and steal his axe. But then these guys will all aggro as they try and escape, and we'll try and kill them. So I killed all of them first, so that everybody else gets.
We won't
let
them win. Not now.
This guy stays over in his corner here, so if we can hit this other person while en route, but not so close to the stairs en route that it alerts the rest of the guards, that's probably our best opportunity.
Could you hit the eye? Would we be able to time it to hit the eyes and her in a thunder wave to start the initiative?
Potentially. However, I do need to go over here and unlink Gale. And maybe you go into hiding. So that just somewhere. Just so that they don't see you. So that if I, kick this off,
I see what you mean.
It doesn't. You have a chance to maybe assassinate somebody if need be.
Well, unfortunately, people are kind of looking everywhere.
Yeah. Where's the other scrying eye at?
They're both over here at the moment. Yeah, that scrying eye just picks me up immediately.
Okay. So we want to kill them without them alerting everybody. I think around here is where they crossed before. I mean, if I get the opportunity with the Thunder Wave, I might just go for it.
Absolutely.
Cross over again. See, we're just both here a second.
Yeah, they're both to your left.
Yeah. Are they on the same path?
Over here. Is this?
Oh, this one just turned around.
Slightly better.
Is the other one coming? Oh, now she's walking over here, though. I don't want to ring the dinner bell on her. Huh. Because if we can take her and the eyes out separate of that other dude, then it'll be much easier to hit that other dude. And if we haven't entered the tower, the warden should stay in the tower. Eyes coming this way.
Yeah, one's over here now.
My summons are getting in the way too, which is not super handy. Will this yeet her into the abyss? Yes, but will also yeet my follower into the abyss. That might be a good way to do it.
That eye just went through the door.
Okay, so it went into the tower. Okay. I mean, I can just try and take this eye out over here now while it seems to be kind of on its own.
Because it should just vanish, right?
Yeah. But
okay, this one's back, and it's heading that direction. Okay. So they'll cross somewhere over there now.
Yes. Okay. Fucking.
Maybe, unless this one. Yep. Okay. Still going.
What now?
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
That's both of them.
I was running over here to start playing music to distract this guard, but there's no need.
Okay, that was smooth.
Excellent job on your patrol, madam. You're doing a good job.
And now I think we probably sneak attack her over here.
What this F-word thing that she has?
It just means that when we take her to 0 for the first time, she'll go back to 1.
If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Wait, she noticed that they're dead somehow? We gotta attack her, quick, before she gets away.
You're being arrested for assault, judging by the look on this guard's face.
We gotta take her out before she raises the alarm. she rolled kind of shit on initiative, so things aren't looking very good for her.
Oh, then no.
So that's her death ward, so we just have to hit her one more time.
Ah. Well, it really suck if I had an extra bonus action. Haha!
Haha!
Can't give up now.
And then we have the guard's key, and then if we go over and sneak attack this dude, because he's tucked in the corner, this is going pretty smoothly, all things considered. It was tricky for me to do this. I didn't.
Well,
time
we've
it
also
nearly
got
enough.
we quote unquote snuck our way into Moonrise Towers with a small army.
This is true. Oh yeah, speaking of small armies,
This will get some of your this will get some of your buddies back as well.
he is also last in initiative.
Survival is all that matters.
Nice. I have a guard's key. I don't really want a void bolt.
On my way.
Can you resurrect these guys at all? Or?
I don't have any more fungal infestation charges, and I'm out of high-level spell slots. So, unless Karlak can get me a 3rd level or higher slot back.
I think she can only do. Yeah, she can only do up to 2nd level, and we've already used that since last time we took a rest.
And it is what it is. But if we go in here, then we can meet the warden. I think we just assassinate her as well. If you'd like to do the honors, I think you do have the most effective sneak attack.
Actual sneak attack.
I'll take a free attack on her as well. Oh, she has higher initiative. Hellish Rebuke. You can 3 fire damage. I'm not worried about that.
But no, that put me within range of power word shield.
Oh, she can't have moved far. Oh no, there's a status effect. I saw where she went. That's too big of an area. If you can Thunder Wave, did you see where she went to? Yeah, she's like right in front of you there.
Aha!
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Single gold piece. Ooh, potion of
Oh,
agility.
spell slot restoration. Yes, prison key. Card key. +1 heavy crossbow. Not really used. Let's see what spell slot that gives back. Is it any slot? Replenish an expended spell slot of any level. That's.
Oh, she
fucking
using.
sweet.
That's right. She's actually using a named heavy crossbow. So her getting a
Just
regular
use
old
that,
+1
then
heavy
unequip it.
crossbow.
That's
Actually,
back and forth. And then I can put this one back on.
prisoner log. These prisoners who passed the dungeon Moonrise Towers.
Oh! There was another scrying eye up here, but I killed it. I think we're all good. but I think his pickaxe is on the counter up here somewhere.
What?
Or his hammer, there it is. What?
Who?
You've been called.
Who? A guard walked in downstairs and decided to arrest me for lockpicking on the second floor.
Where did these people come from? That seems
no
like
idea.
some mechanical bullshit.
No kidding. Well, more XP for us. Move up to kind of.
Is ever easy.
Yeah. Provokes attack of opportunity, huh? Well, she can. Wow. Okay, she did an immense amount of damage.
And she smited you. These ones are paladins, so they deal a shit ton of damage when they hit.
That's, yeah, it just, like, literally summoned 2 more enemies up here.
Yeah, that's nonsense. What's he at? 28. Probably. Oh. I have a free one of these, so might as well use it. If it'll let me. Can I just do it this way?
To the rescue.
Oh. Yeah, max.
Don't get too close.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Another fight. Let's go.
I guess let's just not try and loot any of the chests up here to avoid the game being bullshit. Do you want to get his hammers over on the counter here? Wolburn's hammer. If you want to pick it up so you can give it to him. I say we do another short rest here too, just to get you and Karlak up.
Time to get going.
I probably should have. Well, I already had a full for that anyways. That's annoying that it did that.
Really bizarre.
I've heard of that before though too, where they're like, there are times where enemies will like teleport through floors or walls to you when you commit a crime if you don't like go into stealth first, even though there's no one around when you do it. But yeah, since we cleared this place out, when you give him the hammer, he should be able to free everybody without it being an issue.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
And this hammer, is it yours?
Blessed Gerdul, I thought I'd never see it again. Thank you. The plan is to wait for a quiet moment, then bust out the back wall.
If you do it during
We'll
quiet
grab the
moments, I'll hear you.
tieflings along the way. We'll need them if it comes to a fight. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us.
You're talking about these guards.
You say pointing at the blood splatter on your breastplate.
Then the patrols have been kept busy. I should probably just tell him it's time. Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll move
Just go for it.
once it's quiet. Until then, be ready.
I like this guy. He compliments me. He's smart. He just broke down a wall with a single hit.
And then if we go over here to the tieflings, we can let them out too. Oh, and also, let me actually go
Where's Zevlor, by the way? Isn't he supposed to be around here somewhere?
He is not.
Or has he been morded?
I'm going to do this too. So that we can follow, should we desire?
I'll at least poke my head out here.
I think to like fully finish the quest, we might have to follow them out here.
This is it.
I've got a long road ahead.
Why? Why are they hitting each other?
I think there's like things binding that boat that they hit and break
Oh,
off.
okay.
It does
it's
look like
just
they're
like-
attacking each other though, but they think they're attacking the chains technically.
Attack these chains that bind us. There you go. Well,
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea.
Go to Moonrise. Or last night, not Moonrise, you're in Moonrise.
There's a place you could hide called Moonrise Tower. Look to the east.
Something survived in this hellscape. You should have led with that. See you there.
Giant fish eats the boat.
It's like a megalodon just erupts from underneath and just murders them all.
Seeing them sail off through the caverns like that reminds me of my days as a pirate in the seas of the underdark.
Right then, I think we probably just fast travel back to Last Light now. Finish that quest.
Is there anything good in this box?
Oh no, there was nothing. Just nothing. There was a gemstone and like 20 or 30 gold, I think.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
But yeah, I think that if we fast travel, well, what's this one? Talk to Barkus, yeah. If we go back to Last Light, then we can finish that quest, and I think it sounds like Barkus is going to give us some like fancy alchemical something or other, from what he was saying before if we save Wolverine.
Yeah, he was working on the last retort. I
That's
believe.
right. Wait, actually,
Some
we don't
sort
want
of
to go in here.
campsite. This isn't where I wanted to be. Last Light Inn. Was that one lady's husband one of the tieflings we just saved?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't end up talking to any of the tieflings. Did they already paddle in here? Yeah, it kind of looks like they did. Maybe. Huh. Thought they had like just shown up when I came here last time. Anyway, must need to actually go up into the end then. Strange.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to this lady because she's just like
I have something to ask.
ecstatic that
Oh, you did say. Cool. I'll talk to Barkus.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite aflutter. Do you know why? You did? But that means... Wolverine!
Barkus is excited.
Wolverine!
He's running to go see his friend.
Where is he?
I'll listen into you.
I was so scared I
wonderful
lost.
to see you two back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us.
saved our lives, really. Why?
You in trouble? I wanted to help.
For the experience, I guess. They know D&D players.
But I know the lengths
Just trying to
you've
level
gone
up, to
on
be
our
honest.
behalf. We'll never forget it.
Oh, sweet XP points, baby. Give him the finger guns
Here.
and walk backwards into
Take
the
these for the
distance.
road. It's the least I can do.
Thanks. Handmade cookies.
How is that the best quest reward we've ever received?
I mean, I once gave you guys like a homemade apple pie as a quest reward.
It's a really good reward.
Yep. 10 handmade cookies. They count as camp supplies.
Oh, apparently.
Send to camp.
Nice. Last time they showed up on the boat. We got to go see him. I guess got to go up and talk to Barkus this year. Maybe while I was in that cutscene, they showed up and got off the boat. They kind of fast track stuff.
We're called. We joined the fight against Catherine. The true soul. It was over there last time.
I already talked to Wolbrin or to Barkus, and then he came over to see Wolbrin.
Wolbrin, please. Wolbrin!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Bark?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself with the aid of this helper.
Oh, come on.
It's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for your
Wolbrin
help finding Wolbrin.
Is one of those characters that at first I really liked,
here,
and
Barkus.
the more
As soon as the
I
way is
interact with
clear,
him, I
pack up and
hated
head
his
to
guts,
Baldur's Gate.
to be honest.
But
yep,
Wolbrin.
Especially when
The
he
room
asks
power.
his round 3
We need
or
to
his
discuss what
third
we're going to-
act.
I said go home!
Yeah, his third act quest line is harsh.
Prick.
Say that again.
Let's not be uncivilized.
Don't
Wolbrin,
say something like that
perhaps
to a
we can talk
bard.
more later, when you've had a moment to settle in.
Sure. Now, I've business to attend to. Good day to you both.
Well, there we have it. Wolbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded.
You don't owe me anything, Marcus. If anything, Wolbrin does.
One and the same.
You really care about him, don't you?
Well, once you're used to someone, you're used to them.
What do you do now?
Well, perhaps Wolbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
That'll have to wait. It's legal out
Oh,
there.
that's all right. I'm a patient fellow.
You would not believe the weather out there.
I'm sure
Marcus.
you'll clear a path for
Just
everyone.
lethal.
Soon enough.
What does this do? 3d4 plus 9 force.
So now what? We just wait. Hope the true soul comes through.
That seems the same as a normal one.
Not as much as it could do, I suppose.
The true soul.
You know?
We will land for final blood.
Well, I think that'll probably be a good place to stop this episode and set us up for next time going to the Thorn Mausoleum. And,
Where we will definitely find, or at least leave, this Balthazar fellow dead.
hey, gather up, everyone! It's time for the outro! Sort of wish I could fly. Oh, that's all. She's off to go start her budding career in music.
Yep.
And with an audience,
Know any Volo tunes? How dare!
How fucking dare you?
That hack? That 2-bit pretender?
That hack! I'll have you know he tried to rip my eyeball out once.
That uncharismatic swine? The man's never said a truthful word in his
Hey,
life.
she came all the way down from this. Don't you have powerful wards to be summoning to protect us all? Well, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode of our 2-player Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.